These are the ingredients you'll need to make omurice, and it's also pronounced almond rice. You'll need 100 grams of steamed rice, which is about a cup. You'll need about a half a cup of chicken, cut up into small pieces. You'll need a half of an onion minced. You'll need 2 tablespoons of ketchup, 1 teaspoon of sugar, which is over here, about 4 grams of a chicken bouillon cube, shaved. Now my chicken bouillon cube was 3.7 grams or something like that. So I just took one and chopped it up a little bit. It helps it to dissolve easier. You can also use consomme powder, which you'll need 4 grams of that. You need 100 milliliters of water, which is about half a cup. You'll need 1 clove of minced garlic, about 7 ounces of tomato sauce. So 8 ounces is a cup, so I took a cup, measuring cup, and just put a little less than a cup in there. You need about 30 grams of frozen peas, or an ounce, which according to Google is about 2 tablespoons and a pinch. Now I put a little bit more. I'm using frozen peas, and you would want to rinse them under hot water to thaw them a little bit. You'll need 2 or 3 eggs. I'm going to use 3 because of the size of my pan. My pan's quite large. You'll need 1 tablespoon of white wine. I'm going to use sake. And you'll need 1 bay leaf, or I'm going to use Italian seasoning because I don't really have bay leaf. And we rarely use it, so I didn't want to buy any. And 2 teaspoons of whipping cream. I'm going to use milk. You'll also need salt and pepper. I kind of forgot about that. But that's pretty much all you need. Well, let's try this again. You'll also need some olive oil. Okay, so that's what you will need to make omurice. To prepare the chicken, you want to add a little bit of salt to it, and add a dash of pepper also. Make sure we coat the chicken peas. You want to add a little bit of salt, and then you just want to rub it around with your fingers to make sure that the peas are nice and salted. Heat your olive oil on low heat. First thing you're going to do is saute your garlic. You want this over kind of low heat so that you don't burn it. Once the garlic is aromatic, turn your heat up to medium. And now you want to saute the onions on medium heat. You're going to saute these until they're translucent. When your onion becomes translucent, then you're going to add the chicken. Now you want to saute your chicken. And you're going to have to break it up because it tends to stick together, as you can see. When your chicken is browned, you want to add your white wine, or in my case, the sake. And you're going to saute this until the alcohol evaporates. Once the alcohol has evaporated, you'll add your tomato sauce, your ketchup, your bouillon or chicken consomme, your bay leaf or your Italian seasoning. I'm using Italian seasoning. You'll want to slightly reduce your sauce at this point, so you just keep sauteing it until your sauce reduces a little. When your sauce is slightly reduced, you'll add the peas and continue to stir. Now you'll have to stir constantly so you don't burn the sauce. Then when your chicken is fully cooked, you'll taste the sauce part to see if you need to add any kind of salt or pepper or anything like that. I believe my chicken is cooked, so I'm going to taste the sauce. It tastes pretty good as far as salt and pepper, and this is where I'm going to add my sugar. Sweeten the sauce up a little bit. When the sauce is flavored to your taste, you add the warm steamed rice. And you want to make sure when you combine it to break the rice up so that it's not in clumps. When it's thoroughly combined, you're going to put it in a plate or a bowl and set it aside. To prepare the eggs, crack them into a bowl. Beat them well. Then you're going to add your milk or whipping cream if you like, and then salt and pepper to taste. And mix that well. Again, you want to heat some olive oil in a pan. Swirl it around so that it coats the pan as well as possible. I have my stove on medium heat, 5, which is what I normally cook eggs on. And then you just let that heat up. Turn the heat up just a little bit. And then you pour your eggs into the pan. Now you're supposed to stir it vigorously with your chopsticks for about 5 minutes, it says. My egg has been cooking for about 5 minutes now. So now we're going to add the rice. And you're kind of supposed to put it in the center in an oblong shape. Now, this is going to be the interesting part. You're supposed to take and lift the egg up over the rice. And of course, it's not wanting to do it for me. So, see if I can get it. There's a technique to get it onto your plate. It's an underhand method, so we're going to try that. Here's my plate right here. Okay, there's my plate. Well, let's see if we can get it to come out of... Oh, nope. Okay, obviously this takes some practice. I'm trying my best, though. But now I understand why some people, they just put the rice on a plate and then they put the egg over it. They don't bother with this part. This takes some practice, for sure. Alright, maybe I should go to the other side of the camera. I can do it. Oh, okay. Got a little hole in it, but not too bad. Got a bunch of rice on the floor because my plate's not big enough. Now what you're supposed to do is take a paper towel and shape your omurice so it's a little nicer looking, I guess. But, so basically, that's what it is. Now, for garnish, you're supposed to use ketchup. Now, I already know that I don't like ketchup on my eggs, so I'm going to garnish about a quarter of it with ketchup for Brandon to try. Okay. The other part, I'm going to garnish with sriracha, which is a hot sauce, a chili-based hot sauce for Chance and I to try. And that's omurice. Okay, Brandon's afraid to try it, I guess. And Chance went outside. So I'm gonna try it while I'm holding the camera, because I don't feel like putting it on the tripod. Okay, so that's what it looks like on the inside. It's a pretty big spoonful, but I'm gonna try it. So I'm gonna pull a plate closer to me. And here we go. Itadakimasu. It's really good. I could definitely eat this as a meal. I think I let the egg cook a little too long, and that's why when I was wrapping it up it wouldn't stick. But wow, this is really delicious. So when Brandon and Chance decide they want to taste it, I'll try and get video of that too. But this is omurice, and it's really delicious. Thanks for watching.